Alright, let's try a quick review of all the gear I took on this hike. Hopefully we're in focus and everything here. So on this pocket, this is a pipe to lengthen a hiking pole. Here's some alcohol, fuel. Here's an umbrella, shouldn't have brought it. Here's a small kit. It's got a few things like insect repellent and whatnot. There's an inhaler. What else we got over here? Water bottle. Extra water bottle. There's the flashlight I took. Headlamp. On the outside we've got a little compass. There's a rag, it's not rag or whatever. Here's a whistle, works really well. Keeps the bears away, no doubt about it. On the back here, this is part of my sleep system. So this is the pads I use. One's really thin, and this is just the torso pad I cut up, thermarest. I was at 15 pounds, just over. There's my tarp. It's do-it-yourself sill poly, 8 foot by 9 foot. Here's some cordage for it. Stakes. Everything's still wet. I haven't got it dried out. Here's my ground sheet, just poly cryo. That's it. There. Here's the Mylar bivy sack I used. It got really cold at night, and I just had my summertime quilt. So yeah, this came in very handy. And I got a good sleep due to it. There's my cook kit. This is a secondary bag. Keep on top. It's just full of my rain chaps, rain gear stuff. Here's a cajole. Here's my Frog Tops jacket. I doubled up on some of my rain gear. Fingerless wool gloves, ball cap, some waterproof gloves. That's just a sack that I had my rain gear in, and yeah, pair of gloves, sunglasses, and this is kind of just a kit with first aid, toothbrush, a few other things, kind of the divvy bag. And here's the food bag. Mountain Laurel Designs. I've had this forever. It's been on the Great Divide Trail. And so here's a garbage bag. And here's my food warm-up bag. I put my dehydrated food in here. It works really well at keeping things warm. Just some insulating foam. It's basically all it is. Here's my clothing bag. I might go through that. Here's my pack liner. And here's my quilt. Made it myself. It's got a 1-inch baffles down. And I made it out of remnant pieces from other projects. So yeah. Just threw a whole bunch of different pieces together and got 800 fill down in it. It's just over 17 ounces, so but it's really does a great job down to 0 if it's dry out. If there's moisture in the air, it degrades quite a bit, in my opinion. It just won't hold its loft. Even though I overstuff mine by either 33 to 35%, so I think that's important to have that overstuff. But I like my quilts a little bit wider and longer. Just gives you that extra coverage. So it worked well, as long as I had the Mylar bibby, because it was very wet, humid, cold. So that definitely helped. Here's an old Gossamer Gear pad. I've had this for I don't know how long, 15 years. Fantastic piece of gear. And my backpack is a Gossamer Gear Murmur. It's an older Murmur. Really nice pack. I don't use it a lot. I try to use it like similar trips to this, and that I kind of want to make a few miles and keep my load down so I can move fast, or reasonably fast. So yeah. Well, let's have a quick look at the clothing, see what we got in here. This is an old Granite Gear bag, DCF as they call it now. It's got the event bottom in it. I really like that. It was very expensive, but I really like it. You can really mold it by pushing the air out. Here's a jacket. I got it made by Spirit West. I bought the materials for it. It's 15D nylon and Climate Shield 2.5 ounces per square yard. Nice jacket, synthetic, around 8 ounces. Here's my sleeping socks. I made these myself. Same sort of thing. 15D nylon. And I think this has got 3.6 ounces per square yard of Climate Shield in it. A little bit heavier than my jacket. But these are awesome. And I like the synthetic a lot better than the down. You can wash those all the time, anytime. I did bring a bug net just in case, because I did use that sleep under the tarp. Here's a real nice lightweight balaclava. Here's a half of a buff. I like putting these dryer sheets in there. It's not my idea. I got it from a guy on the internet. I believe his name was a hiker named Pi, I believe. Anyway, great idea. It keeps everything fresh. Spare socks. What else we got in here? And then there's another full buff. And I also brought a beanie, fleece, really lightweight. Here's some nylon socks. They're liner socks. I use them as if I'm having troubles with blisters and whatnot, which is very rare, but I'd rather have something lightweight like that to deal with it. And then here's what I call my emergency clothes. So if I, for whatever reason, get wet, I always have something that's dry, and it's really lightweight. It's a windsuit. Wind jacket, Montbell, excellent, and Montbell pants. These aren't the lightest ones, but they are lightweight. Fantastic pieces of gear. You know, I don't expect to use it. I don't expect to get soaking wet. I think I've used it once in the last, I don't know, 8 years or so that I've been doing this, using this type of system, and it works fantastic that way. And it's, you know, it's backup clothing. So yeah, that's about it.